My name is Astrid Gansen. I live in Dearborn, Michigan. I've lived in different parts of the world throughout my life. And I have had health issues on and off. And the thing that was the most concerning to me was my thyroid, because I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And I tried to stay on the natural health side of things instead of getting into allopathic medicine. And I was quite successful up to a point, but not where I was feeling 100% where I thought I should be. And I had come to Dr. Johnson before, and he was most helpful in other issues. And then I sort of dropped off because the distances, and I suppose one can always find excuses. And then I tried Armour. I was put on Armour, and that caused some rather interesting issues with my eye, and I was diagnosed with no problem as far as the eyes were concerned, but the hypothyroidism was high, the elevations of TSH especially. And then I decided I would come back to Dr. Johnson because he seemed the most wise and sensible to me in the way his approach was. And he had me do a blood test, and it showed my immune to my thyroid extremely high. And in fact, he said he'd never seen a number like that. I think that's amazing. But he had other tests prescribed for me, which I did, and it was discovered that I had a very high milk intolerance and gluten, excuse me. And when the tests came back, it certainly showed that I was in the parameters of celiac. And I've inherited this from both my parents, so needless to say, I shall pass this on to my children and have them tested as well. But having gone what he already has prescribed for me, dealing with my thyroid, I have felt so much better. My body doesn't feel bloated all the time. I feel clearer. My thought processes are better. I have more energy. Not that I didn't have energy before, but it's as if the body has finally said, oh, I'm so pleased with myself now. We're on the right track. Let's continue on this. So every time I come, things just look more positive, and I feel I'm finally on the right road. And I thank Dr. Johnson and his staff. They've just been marvelous. And all I can say is, yay!